Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and this is our third older grocery haul. Okay, I'm trying to get caught up, I really am. And this one is actually before Thanksgiving, so we're getting there. Eventually we will get caught up to modern day, but in this one, I'm gonna show you just a few meat deals I got, and I think it did pretty good. And you can check it out, and I think I've only got one more that's gonna take us through the new year, and then we'll have some modern hauls. So anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy this blast from the past. Hey everybody, it's Amanda, and it is time for this week's grocery haul. You know, I've actually been filming my grocery hauls and I have yet to edit them, so I don't know when you're gonna see this. but this is pre-Thanksgiving, and I'm just stocking up on regular groceries, but I found some really good meat deals, and that's the thing I've been on the lookout for. You guys know, if you've seen my previous videos, I'll link up here, where I showed you what was in my freezer, and it was pretty much empty. And so I determined that for now I needed to get some things stocked up in there. My most recent big meat stock up was when I did a chicken box, and I looked to see if there was a good chicken box available today, and there was not, but I was pleased to find another great meat deal. I didn't even spend very much this week. I spent, what, $66 and some change? So not too bad, because we are trying to stay around the $65 mark, which is the new, you know, $30. But anyway, so let me show you the deals that I picked up this week. Just a few good things, and I'm actually pretty excited about it. So let's see what we got. Okay, first things first, here is my receipt, and you can see here at the bottom, I spent $66.58, and this is what I purchased. And of course the meat is over there, we'll talk about that in a second, but let's talk about these non-meat items, because I was just looking for deals. And first, let me just talk about in the corner here, pumpkins. Halloween is over, and the grocery store that Rick works at just decided to throw out all of the pumpkins, and they told the employees that they could take some, and I told Rick to get me some pumpkins because we're not actually going to use them for pumpkin pie or anything. We're actually, well, maybe one of them. We're going to use those for centerpieces on the Thanksgiving table. So we're actually going to cut the top off and put some flowers in the middle. Hopefully they'll last that long. That's why he got 3, just, you know, to make sure we had at least 1. So anyway, hopefully that'll work out, but those were free, and I'm very excited about that. So here is the rest of the purchases. Now, Rick and I have gotten in this habit, you guys, of having the occasional bowl of cereal for a snack. So, yeah, I don't even know what to say about that, but I'm not saying it's a great habit, I'm just saying it's a habit. So we got this box of Cocoa Pebbles Crunched for $1.69, and I'm very much looking forward to having a bowl of that at some point, but I'm not gonna have one tonight. Grape nuts I also got. I love grape nuts, and that was $3.19, which, you know, probably pricey still, but still not as pricey as if we got it in the store. This actually has an iron supplement, so sometimes when my iron is low, I actually eat this just to be helpful. So yeah, so anyway, I got grape nuts, and that was good. Matzah, listen, it's not Passover, but I stinking love matzah. I don't even know what to say. I just think it tastes good, and Rick is like, do you really like that stuff? I do, and this is soup season, and I don't know what to say about it. I think these are delicious. I love having them with soup, and each box of this matzah was only $1, so I am going to enjoy this with my soup this winter, and I make no apologies about it. I don't care if it isn't Passover, but this Manischewitz thin tea matzah is, I'm just telling, I like them. I think it's really, really good. Just my personal opinion. Try some matzah, see what you think. It doesn't taste exactly like other crackers, but when you get used to the taste, it's like, I don't know, it's kind of all you want. It's very, I don't know. It's kind of like when you have a glass of water versus a glass of soda. You know, a glass of soda might be sugary and sweet and have all of that, but it doesn't cleanse the palate. It's not refreshing. And so a lot of times other crackers have so many other ingredients in them. This is just flour and water, and it's just supplements, and it's almost refreshing. I don't know. Tell me what you think. Do you like matzah? All right, back to snacks. Rick and I watched a video about Keebler snacks, and it brought back lots of memories. I don't know if you guys had Keebler cookies when you were young, but my parents used to buy Keebler a lot. And so I just had this kind of taste that I wanted to taste some Keebler snacks, and I saw these were at my discount store for $1.99, and I was like, I'm going to get them. They're so yummy, and they are yummy. You can see that I already opened them. Rick made a joke that he was like, you bought one that people have already opened. I was like, yeah, that's, what a shame. That is what happened. No, I ate them as soon as we got home. So anyway, so $1.99, and that's just a little snacky. But I have to make actual cookies. I mean, this is the holidays and probably some breads and things like that. $1.99 for this bag of chocolate chips just to have on hand. A couple of non-food items. Rick wanted a new toothbrush. My toothbrush is fine. It's only $1. And wet wipes. Rick has asked for some for each of our vehicles. And yeah, they were 2 for $1. So that was pretty easy request. I did get him, you guys, all right, so back in the back here, these are decaf coffee bags for $1.99, 8.75 ounces. They actually bought in some more of those. They were out for a while. I bought 5 of these, right? So $10 worth of coffee here, but Rick he usually has all decaf and like 1 scoop of espresso. Well, they were out of espresso. So I got him a regular coffee dark roast, and it was $4.99 for this. So, you know, the regular coffee, that's still more expensive, but we are whittling it down, and he's gonna have this by the spoonful. It's not even gonna be a whole lot at a time. It should last a little while. But he's been whittling it down from full espresso all the way down to now mostly decaf and just a scoop of regular. So, I mean, he's really cutting it down. Doing a great job, and his health has really improved. So just a side note there, I'm super proud of him. Back in the back, Parmesan cheese. I mean, this is just something I like to keep in the freezer when I can find a good deal on it, and these were $2 each, so I got 4. Pizza sauce I am all out of, and I love having that around, especially in winter. What is better than a homemade pizza? I can't tell you. Plus, I like to put this in spaghetti sauce as well, just like a little bit. So these were $1 each. I got 4 of these. And then these, I don't know why, when I saw it in the store, I thought it said 50 cents and it says 99 cents. Kind of disappointing, but there were only 2, so I got 2 of them. Whatever, I would have paid $1 for the other one. This is not my favorite sauce. I would normally just use this one to supplement spaghetti, just to kind of give it a little flavor, spaghetti sauce. But, you know, either way, it wasn't that expensive. I'm not stressed about it. They had these cartons of strawberries for $1, and I love strawberries. I don't want to say about that. I didn't want to get a whole lot of them. I'm just not, I mean, it's winter. I'm not totally in the mood for strawberries, but I always like having them. So I just got 1. I didn't get a bunch. And that brings us to the meat. So first of all, they only had a couple of these split breasts at $2.50, and I wish they'd had more. They had 2 more, but the other 2 didn't look as great, and so I didn't want to get those. I wish they'd had more. I would have gotten more, but this one looked good, and it was $2.50, so I went ahead and picked it up. This was my favorite deal. So this is the Butterball turkey burger patties, seasoned for beef lovers, for $1.99. Now you'll see it is 1 pound of ground turkey. So even though it is in patty shape and form, I am not going to use these as patties. These are going to be used and thawed and made as regular ground turkey. So I will use it in, you know, wraps or any of the other dishes that I normally use the ground turkey for, even spaghetti. We talked about spaghetti over here. So a lot of times if I find a good deal on patties, I don't mind buying the patties, even though I don't usually make them as burgers. I will just thaw them and use them as a regular ground turkey, and that works just fine for me. So anyway, I bought 10 of these. I was so excited, and there was probably only like 15 to 20 in the freezer that I found it in, and nobody seemed to be paying attention to it. I'm like, do you people not see this? But this 10 pounds of ground turkey should last us a good while, at least a few months. So I was actually pretty darn excited to get this for a freezer stock up. I think it's going to last us a good while, and it's so versatile. You can use ground turkey for anything. So anyway, this was my favorite deal of the week. Find me a pound of any meat at $1.99. I mean, that's a rarity. But anyway, this was what I got. I spent $66, and I thought I did pretty darn good. Got a lot of stock up stuff. I mean, just think of all the meat and the coffee. I mean, those are expensive things. So anyway, great deals this week. Okay, well, there it is. I'm actually very excited about this. I'm loving feeling better about my freezer. I filled the top shelf with the whole chickens, and now I've got the second shelf half full with these. So we're gonna see what other kind of meat deals I can pick up over the winter and try to get that freezer, you know, packed out. I know this is what's gonna happen. As soon as I get it packed out, all of a sudden, it's going to be like, time to move. I'm gonna have to, like, you know, pass off to the kids or something all this food, but I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It'll get eaten, it'll be good, and I'm just glad to have extra just in case. So good to have extra. Anyway, thank you guys for hanging out with me. I'm very excited about the deals that we got this week, and I hope you are too. Don't forget to let me know which one was your favorite. So anyway, that is all for today. You guys have a wonderful day. I will see you next time.